Hello, this is Matti. And what I was doing right there was taking the G dominant 7th arpeggio and trying to find music inside of it. And I've been really inspired by this stuff since my teacher gave me this as a homework last Tuesday. And the idea is to learn basically most of the 7th arpeggio types. So there are major arpeggios, minor arpeggios, dominant arpeggios, I should say minor sevenths, major sevenths, dominant sevenths, and that kind of stuff. And I've been covering like the dominant sevenths as they are most familiar to me. And I was kind of surprised that when I started going through these arpeggios, like just arpeggiating the notes of the dominant 7, like G, B, D, and F. I was starting to get really inspired and doing all kinds of stuff that I really hadn't thought of doing before. So the arpeggio pattern completely, like for 2 octaves in this part of the neck, would be like this. And you can kind of start getting pretty interesting sounding stuff compared to just playing something from the blues scale. Just by restricting yourself a little bit and using only the notes within that arpeggio. And starting with that kind of pattern, it would sound something like this. And then, when you're kind of starting to get familiar with the shape, you can start playing around by using bends to approach some of those notes to give some more extra flavor. And it's starting to sound a little bit exotic. Like, for instance, just the G, approaching it from the F sharp, like this. Gives it a pretty exciting like sound, and it brings in something that isn't too familiar or I haven't heard too often. So that kind of stuff, starting to sound rather cool, and then when you extend on that, start like harping on what your ear picks out from all of that noises. And pretty soon you're kind of like, okay, I'm hearing some extra notes, let's put in some of that stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know about you, but even though there are some mistakes there, this is pretty interesting and exciting territory. It's like starting from a simple beginning and opening a door to a new world of harmony and melody that has been just like hidden in there, and I just haven't noticed it until now. So I've been practicing quite a lot on improvising that stuff. Still have a lot of ways to go, I think, just by learning the dominant seventh arpeggio, and then all of the other variants, like I mentioned, the major seventh, minor seventh, and diminished sevenths and all kind of stuff. I can't wait to find out what kind of neat stuff is going there, but currently, as it stays, I'm really harping on the dominant seventh because that's kind of really suitable for playing rock and blues stuff where it's not as clear cut. Is it major, is it minor, what is it really? The dominant seventh kind of is a chameleon chord that it can be kind of both at the same time, if you know what I mean. And you can kind of break out of from all of that acid trippy stuff like and start just hitting some blues lick. And not be too far off. Okay, I think that's all. Not too long a video, but who says they need to be an hour long? I think I'll have lots to practice until the next time, and until then, see you and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.